I'm one of the most skeptical people in terms of religion and spiritual things. But when it comes to the alignment or the fine-tuning of the universe, I just have to fall into some kind of believing. Because why is it that everything is so damn fine-tuned in the universe to permit our existence? From the gravitational constant being adjusted to 1 in 10 to the 60th power, to the cosmological constant being adjusted to 1 in 10 to the 120th power, away from not permitting our existence. And these are just 2 examples. This is extremely fine-tuned. How do you make sense of this?
Honestly, we don't know. And one possible response to that is, sure, the universe appears fine-tuned for us and our kind of life and our kind of intelligence. But if you were to play with any of those fundamental constants, you would get a different kind of universe, and maybe a different kind of life would appear in that universe, something that we can't even fathom right now because we're not used to working with that kind of fundamental physics. And they would develop consciousness and they would begin observing the universe. And then they would ask the exact same question about why is the universe so fine-tuned for life, when really they are just finding themselves in a universe fine-tuned for their kind of life and their kind of consciousness. So if the universe were different, who knows if life would be possible or if consciousness would be possible? And who knows if we would be asking the same question?
I see an analogy here with history. We have an spectator bias. It couldn't be otherwise that we are perceiving a super perfectly aligned thing that makes our existence possible. We look back at our cultural revolutions and every single bit of history seems to point out to us. It couldn't be otherwise. We wouldn't be here if that wasn't the case. So I think that we are biased by the spectator bias and we cannot count how common life is. How will you start reasoning about this?
When it comes to the possibility of life outside the Earth, the way to reason about it is to make as many observations as possible. We are hunting for signs of life in our own solar system. The James Webb Space Telescope, one of its missions is to hunt for signs of life in exoplanet atmospheres. We can listen for potential radio signals or look for technosignatures. It's a matter of data now, and it's a matter of observation and a matter of really hard work.